I'm talking about is like Jewish food.
Right.
Right? It's like, you know, and it's
And
like,
you keep saying chas v'shalom.
right, and I'm like real tight, and like, you know, that's the perception,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I come on stage, right, and like I'm me, I'm normal,
Yeah,
you know, it's like this is who I am, you know, it's like I know about the Lakers,
Yeah.
right, I serve porn,
Yeah.
right, and like this is who I am, right, and you know, it's like, so people say, oh, he's a Chil Hashem, right? He's a Monday. He's making, you know, he's involved in the mundane. And you could say it that way.
Yeah.
But what I am is I'm not pretentious.
Yeah.
I don't pretend to be perfect.
Yeah.
I make it a point. I say, no, I'm not perfect. This is who I am.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I have no problem putting my my flaws in front of you, which is not like what the stereotype is. And then people say, oh, wow, this guy is just like me, you know, and then they can relate to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I make a Kiddush Hashem. Because I show that people who are from are normal people. We're human beings. You know, we're not like, you know, monkeys in a cage.
So I'm going to turn the show over to you. You had some things you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Deal, do whatever you like.
Oh, wow. Okay. First of all, I wanted to, there was two things I wanted to do. One is that one of our viewers, one of our friends, Manuel, he asked a question on my Facebook, so I thought we'd do it real fast. He said,
There's Coke in the fridge if you want some.
Oh, some water.
we're talking about the good kind of Coke, the kind you snort.
There's a cup in the bathroom, just wash it out, and there's water in the bathroom.
So he asked a question that I thought I would hit an answer on. He asked, "What's the Jewish perspective? Why is it that people, Jews, say prayers for the dead?
Mm-hmm.
Like we do it, I guess, by Kaddish,
Mm-hmm.
and we also do it by Yizkor. Probably other places too,
Right,
but
well,
I
they're
can't
not
think of it.
prayers for the dead, they're praising God.
Well, yeah, but it's in the excuse of somebody who's dead,
Yeah, in the merit.
like a mourner's Kaddish.
It's in the merit, as someone said.
Right, mourner's Kaddish, also Yizkor, right? There's probably other places too, I just can't think of it. But, so the question is, why do we do that? So I'm just going to give a real simple answer.
Right.
The answer is, and I can talk about this because something happened yesterday that fits into this. The answer is that when a person dies, they go to the other side. They go to the heavens, right? They go to the other side. Their soul is in a state of transition, and over time they're going to be moving more and more into the higher worlds of heaven, and it's going to be better for them. Some of what is contingent on what happens for them on the other side is based on what their family, if you will, does over here. It could be a tremendous merit for a person, because, like, you know, everything's going to be weighed when you get to the other side.
Yeah.
They're going to look at Levi and they're going to say, Levi,
Yeah.
you know, the first thing we did was we Googled you,
Yeah.
and we found this website,
Yeah.
and it's full of titties, right?
Yeah.
And that's the first thing they're going to do.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, no, I have another website.
Yeah.
And they're going to go, well, that one doesn't get any hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to weigh these things too, right?
Yeah.
Now, they're also going to weigh, and they're going to say, well, people were affected by you in this world. Those people are still alive. Let's see what kind of effect you have in this world.
Yeah, and then we see a bunch of people.
Jacking off, and they're going, this does not look good for Levi. But what if you change somebody? What if Adolfo tomorrow was so taken by your words tonight and so inspired, right?
He followed one of the 7 laws of the sun.
He I don't know.
Need the limb of a living animal. He would have, like, except for this Torah talk, he would have just, like, ripped the leg off a chicken and eaten it, a live chicken. But because of this Torah talk, he doesn't do that.
Yeah, or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you get, that's a merit that comes after the fact, so that would help you, right? So he can still move you higher with his actions down here, even after you die.
1,000 people are committing onanism to some of my previous blogging.
Right. If his, like the whole thing about Hawaii, right? You got him thinking about Hawaii and everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, what if he went to Hawaii and he brought Alexander to Hawaii?
Spread the word.
Spread the word there, right? And fixed up a whole bunch of people, right?
So that they could study Torah.
So they study Torah more. You might get some
credit,
some credits for that, right?
Some boost.
Yeah, that'll help. That'll help you out, you know. All right. So here's what's going on now. Here's what's going on.
Okay.
So when a person says the prayer for the dead,
Yeah.
and it's usually a family member, right?
Yeah.
they're saying, hey, in my merit of the things I'm doing, that my family member should move a little higher than this on the other side.
Yeah.
Because that's the easiest way. Because I can't use that example with you. But if you had kids,
Yeah.
and the kids are doing big things down here, even after you're gone, that's a big merit for you on the other
What if
side.
they're Vietnamese non-Jews? Let's say I had some moments of weakness with a Vietnamese non-Jewish woman, and I got these Vietnamese kids.
Well, they're not
who
going to be
aren't
doing.
Jewish.
They're not going to be doing mourners Kaddish.
They-
They're not Jewish.
But they can still do meritorious things.
They can do meritorious things,
Right.
but they can't do the more. I'm
They'll
talking
say,
about the
like,
prayers.
Dear old Dad, like you
No,
were
but I'm
such a
talking
moral light for us. We're gonna set up courts of law and not curse God's name
Okay,
publicly.
okay, because I'm talking about why do we say those prayers?
Right,
And the
okay.
people who say those prayers is because they want to move their family member a little bit
Okay,
higher on the other
okay.
side. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. Anything you want to add on that?
No, that's good.
Were you in Vietnam or something? Because then you were
Well,
like
yeah, I
6.
didn't normally like
You were
to
like
talk
6
about
years
it.
old when you
No,
were in
I was
Vietnam.
with Special Forces.
Did you take out Osama?
Yeah, I just got back. Like, had to get back for Alexander class this morning, but it was like a long flight there.
Do you think he's really dead?
Yeah, I
Do you
killed
think he
him.
was dead yesterday?
Yeah, I put a bullet. I put 2 bullets right here.
I'm already hearing theories.
I just blew out his brains.
Yeah, I'm already hearing theories, right? All these comparisons that the guy was dead 3 years ago, and they made up like this story last night because it's like so suspicious. Oh yeah, like can we see him? We killed him. Oh, can we see the body? Tossed it in the water. You already tossed it in the water.
Alex, take it from me. I killed him. I put 2 bullets right here, pop, right there, and I got back in time for my Alexander training in Toronto.
Hey, you're the man.
Yeah.
You're the man. Oh, the thing I wanted to say about yesterday was it was the yard side of my rabbi, Rabbi Victor Miller.
Yes, 10
And that was
years.
yesterday. And interesting how Obama, what's the other guy's name? Osama was killed or whatever on my Rob's yard site. And I had made a big deal about my Rob's yard site, the anniversary of his death. I had made a big deal about it because it was the 10th anniversary. It's like a big deal, right? And I said Mazel Tov, I put out a thing on Facebook and I said Mazel Tov on that. And some people said, why are you saying Mazel Tov?
Right.
Because we say that every year on a person's anniversary of their death, at the end of that completion of that year, they move a little higher.
Wow.
It's a little better for them, right? They move up a little higher. So Mazel Tov because he moved another year. And also, it's a holiday for us. It's a very auspicious time for us because when someone who's a great is a great person, who's a tzaddik, that day that God decides to take them away is a very auspicious day. That's a great day. And it says, why is that? Because it says that a tzaddik, a great person, can do more once they're dead than when they're alive. Because their soul's not limited by this one body. Because a person who's in a body can only reach like a certain amount of things. Because not everybody tunes into your website, right? Right?
Yes.
But if you wanted to reach everybody in the entire world at one time, you could do it while you're dead because the soul is infinite. It can reach. It's not limited by restrictions of the body.
Got it.
Right? Okay. So it's like it's an important, it's like almost like a minor holoday, if you will. It's a very auspicious day, and it's not surprising to me that that's the day that God allowed all that stuff with the
Do you observe
Osama to go
Yom
down.
HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance
It was
Day?
supposed to go down the day before, but God put out the weather and they couldn't do it. It was supposed to go down on Friday night.
Don't you think Yom
Or Saturday
HaShoah
night?
is a secular
No, it was
thing?
supposed to. It was supposed
Torah
to.
Jews shouldn't observe Yom HaShoah. It's secular.
It's
Jews.
Yom HaShoah. I don't like that
Holocaust
day.
Remembrance Day.
Holocaust Remembrance
Torah
Day.
Jews celebrate Tisha B'Av.
Exactly.
You don't need Holocaust
Exactly. We have a
Remembrance
day.
It's boyish.
Exactly. We have a day set aside for that, and it's called Tisha B'Av.
Exactly.
To add in another day is almost like a Hil Hashem. Because it says, what the Torah has is not good enough for us.
Right.
We need like our own holiday to celebrate it. And when did they choose it? They chose it in the month of Nisan. Torah says that the month of Nisan is a time of miracles and it's not a time for mourning. Right? You can't mourn during that month. So why would they pick that month to stick it in? Right? There's so many months. Why don't they wait 2 days later when it's Rosh Chodesh? We start Iyar where everybody's mourning. Why don't we stick it in Iyar? Why do they do? So what do they do instead? They stuck Yom Ha'atzmaut. When they turn it into a celebration, then they wait that one in Iyar. Why don't they stick that one in Nisan? And it's like, you know what? Left to your own devices, everything you do is going to go against the Torah. Because the Yetzer Hara knows, the evil inclination knows the Torah. If you are not studying Torah, if you don't know what is right and what is wrong, you will naturally do everything wrong. You will do everything against the Torah.
It's absolutely true.
And that's how that works.
Okay, well, next.
You want to say anything?
No.
You gonna watch the game? Where